computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Well, hello there. I think you can hear me pretty well. Good, 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 good. Gucci, nice, nice. Good. Oh, there we go. So we are here today to play a bit more of Hogwarts Legacies. Woohoo! Jazz hands, jazz hands, jazz hands. I didn't know if I would be on today, you know, it just depends. It depends on what I want to do, you know. You know, darling, you never know what one wants to do with time. Yeah, I have been getting into snake videos. From Snake Discovery. I really like them, and so I've been just scrounging up every bit of content I can on their videos because I really enjoy them. They're very, very nifty people. Okay, but enough about that. I don't know if we should get right into it or if I should just like chat my day or like. Well, I didn't really do much. I didn't go to sleep until 4:30 a.m. I think it was in the morning, and then I woke up around 12 o'clock, and then from there, you know, I took the dogs out. I put food in their food bowl, put water. Recently, like a couple minutes ago, like around like 3:50. Until 4:20, me and my little sister took them out for their walk. We're gonna start walking them again. We didn't do it last time because it was like really scary with the little pup. He would just like run away, and it was too scary for me. I could not do it. But it got better. He finally he didn't want to like go for a walk by himself, so we both did have to walk him with our other dog. What we initially wanted to do was walk them one at a time, but I don't think that'll be possible, just because our dog, our older dog, the female Leah, she encourages him a lot more to be a little bit more exploratory, to show him that yes, it's okay, you can keep going. Because every time that I would like try and diverge and let him like walk by himself, and I try to like take her somewhere else, he would just like look behind him to make sure she was still there. So in the end, we couldn't do that. But it was a very successful walk. I do think I'm gonna do one more at night, just to like have their nightly walk in, just like one in the afternoon, one at night. I'll see. I'll fill you in on that process while I keep doing it. But ooh, my mouse just kind of froze for a second. But I think that's enough of that. I think you guys came here for Hogwarts Legacies. Okay. Marissa, the Willow Quicksilver is my personal, she's like for me. I'm not gonna show her to you guys, but she's pretty, ain't she? Oh shit. Did I click Marissa instead? Please don't go into the woods. I'm gonna have to leave. Shit. Settings. Okay, exit to main menu. Yes. Yes, I'm sure. Oh my god, that would have been bad. I am not ready for this boss fight yet. No. No, that would have been horrible. Anyways. Willow, I love you, but right now we are Marissa. Oh, I do love you too. Okay. Time to go back to Marissa. There are a lot of like things that I'm not doing with Marissa that I have done with Quicksilver. But that's to be expected. I swear Marissa's gonna end up oh, you have received an owl post. Escape. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Got it. Okay. Escape. You just press O for owls. It's a very nifty trick. Anyways, let me just go here. Oh, it's already, I'm already getting tracked. Yay! Anyways, as I was saying, it's very nifty doing, just like, not nifty, what was I gonna say? Oh, right, doing things that I don't want to do, that I have done on my main, I'm just not gonna do them. And I'm not, for her, like, most of her, choices, I'm not gonna make the same for my main, which, ironically, I think she's gonna end up being my main. Literally just because, ooh, I did not mean to do that. Literally just because, I'm gonna be playing her, because I don't really play Hogwarts Legacies as much as I, like, want to, but I think I will start playing it more, if that makes sense. Give me a second, y'all. I need to do something. Ahaha. Aha. Whoops. That could have been bad. Yippee. Okay. So, look at her little walk. I love this. I don't have to, like, look at the map or whatever. I could just, like... do this. Oh, I want to go to the mermaids. I love like pressing them every once in a while. Whoa! I never saw this before. What the heck? That is so cool. Like, I'm literally amazed. I never knew how to do that. What the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't know they implemented that here. Nice, nice, nice. Cause like before, ooh, that's so cool. Is it like a seahorse? It has to be. Like their interpretation of one though. What was I gonna do? Cause like on my main, or like what I do was just like brute force it. Like I know I should follow this specific path, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. So I'm just gonna brute force it. But with her, I'm actually like following like the steps, I guess, and not brute forcing it. Just cause like, I don't know, I don't wanna. Oh. Money? 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 No. After I do this part, I think I'll be... Oh, whoops. Thank you. There we go. Now we press F.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons of the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
I'm good.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared
Hold
for
on,
anything.
give me a second.
Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Okay, so this is my second day. See if it... Yay! Okay, it's a little workaround, but anyways. I'm good. I just want to make sure people can anyways, I just want to make sure like you can get all the dialogue before I start talking. I'm good. I took my dogs out for a walk finally after so long. The little one, he's a little scared of the outside world. He like jumps at every car, but we were fine. I got bit by so many mosquitoes. You don't understand how itchy I am right now. Anyways, I know most people don't really like Hogwarts Legacies, not because it's a bad game, but because of like who made Harry Potter. But like at the same time, hopefully you don't judge me because I've never read the
some matters to discuss.
I've never read the books, but I have watched the movies. Oh my god, mosquitoes are vicious. Yes, they are. But like, yeah, I love Hogwarts as a like itself. You know.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
I don't support the person behind the game,
as it's believed to be.
but at the same time, Hogwarts is like kind of my childhood. Like I used to binge the movies and stuff like that, and I'd be eager to watch as Harry Potter would like phase through this stuff and stuff like that. Ooh, back up we go. And so I don't know, it just feels like for me, I don't want to ruin my childhood because someone is a piece of shit. Like they're a piece of shit, but I shouldn't ruin my childhood because of it. I know it's selfish, but at the same time, why does someone being a piece of shit have to ruin something for me? Or for other people who still enjoy Harry Potter but don't support that specific person, you know?
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian, I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Hopefully you can
Yes,
forgive
it is.
me for
I've got
that.
a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
The last time I did this was with Sebastian on my main, so I think I'm gonna do it with Natasha Oni
Yes,
this
Natty.
time.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Fuck you. It took so long for me the first time. I doubt I'll be able to do it. Ugh. Fuck. 2. Fuck, man. Fuck.
There goes my wager.
Fuck. Hey. Rah.
Act like a winner.
Fuck. you. Ah, suck it. I've never ever done it on my first try the first time. The first time I played this, I was.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least
You don't
surviving
understand
the
how
next
happy I am
round.
right now, child.
I'll let you know when
Children,
we're ready.
you don't
Hope to see you
understand.
then.
You don't understand how happy I am.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Oh my gosh. Yay. Okay, let's go. Oh, to him.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yeah.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before
That's
the dummy
something I had
lands.
to end up realizing
If
because
you need to
I
stop
when
practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay, give me a second. When the game first came out, I was heavy like unfollowing people who played it. I felt like a bad person, kind of, while I also felt like supporting this game is also supporting the person behind it, their whole agenda they're pushing. But I had to get the idea that people who support the game that also support the person in question are also, you know, just, it's a lot, and I've learned from that. I know, me too, because there are some people that have done a really bad thing that other people still follow. Like, they've done horrible things and they still follow it. But at the same time, I cannot criticize someone for that, because at the end of the day, one, we all have things that we need to understand that other people are just gonna do, and we're not gonna like it. But at the same time, we should not you know, we can like say, hey, we can set boundaries, right? We can be like, hey, if you're gonna do this, this, and this, I'm gonna set a boundary and I'm just not gonna be near you anymore. That is your full right, but at the same time, you cannot expect other people to just willingly do stuff. And 1, 2, 3. And rah.
So that's enough practice.
Sorry, I was
You
getting
look
distracted.
Thank you, Beacon.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Like, with stuff like this,
Assignment's all finished.
nice. There we go. Anyways, I just feel like not everyone can feel the same way, right, about things that other people can. And if you choose to still keep them in your life, even though you have differing opinions, that's good on you. Just like, for example, if people have different tastes in, I know this is like, I don't want to like say other things that could be said, just because I don't want to make it weird here, because I want this to be a protected space. But at the same time, I can't just, if someone hates me a lot but still enjoys the content I do, as long as they're like, you know, watching me do things politely and aren't like bashing anything I do, like, to my face, I'm okay with it. You can watch me, you can hate me all you want, but like, I also have, I'm not doing it. Anyways. But it just depends, you know.
I trust Mr.
I got
Brackleby
lost.
was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Yeah, I did, mademoiselle.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Lady.
Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes, I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far.
Oh.
But please, maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
It's like people who have who actually.
Wand steady.
Okay, shut up. It's like people who like Twilight. There are some horrible shit in the directive of Twilight that people just skim over because he's a vampire and he's hot, you know? Does messing a skill check mean that like it's like it'll be worse? I wonder. Oh right, I have to like forward. Yes, I know.
For you to practice in the classroom before you
Ooh.
go. I've set up a few
Didn't know
targets for you.
that. I only heard good things about. No, Twilight is in. It's like Hold on, I'm gonna cry. Twilight is like very. How do I say this?
Incendio.
Ooh. Fuck, man.
Incendio.
Keep at it. And you to incinerate yourself.
Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
There's just a lot of things about Twilight that I, as a person, don't want to talk about. I don't want to be near someone who is like actively in their Twilight phase, but at the same time, I'm not gonna cut them completely out because if you dig and you see what the person who does Twilight, they just have a lot of negative connotations about Native Americans, and I don't support Twilight at all. Like I don't like it, but I'm not going to belittle someone who. Oh my God! What the fuck?
Incendio.
There we go. You use a spell. But yeah, it's just a lot of things happen to people, and I don't really support the, the book, but I'm not gonna stop people from reading it. If you enjoy Edward Cullen, go ahead, but like, I don't want that near me. It's just a lot of bad things surrounding that book, but I'm not gonna not be your friend just because you enjoy a book, okay? As long as you don't support the author, I'm fine. But don't come to me defending the author or something like that. As long as you like the book and don't care for the author, I'm okay with it. Just don't bring it around me. And we can hang out doing other stuff. Right. So there's just some things that, can and can't be explained or whatever. Or can and can't. What the fuck? What is this? What is this? Professor Fig is as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts at 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimate before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Fiennes, Nicholas Black, Headmaster. Ignore my shitty accent. Anyways, but yeah. There are some things we can't support about each other, but doesn't mean we have to stop being friends as long as we are okay with each other's boundaries. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Pobrecito. Headmaster Black is a...
exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
For people trying to like get the like little this thing, you have to double tap the V. I didn't know. I thought you just had to hold.
Sneaking into the restricted section.
Hold V,
Perhaps
but
he'll
no,
have an
you have to
idea.
double tap it. I did not know how to do this like little line for the longest time. Oh my god, it was so annoying.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I don't know if I should tell him the truth though. Whatever.
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this
Portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
I'm eating something spicy. Not spicy, it's sambas. Sambos? Whatever. But I haven't had them in a while, so it's like burning me. I can't talk a lot doing this.
That's
Which I like.
the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
There we go. Oh.
Quietly now.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well.
Come on, girl. No, 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 no. Go away now, darling. Oh, frames!
Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
Imagine.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Fuck.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That could have been bad, children.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Yeah, I get it. Quietness as a nimble. Shit.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. I'll be quieter than a jobberknob.
hate him.
and his new little friend.
They don't support the
Out
agenda.
exploring where they
Yes,
shouldn't
as long as they don't
be.
support the agenda, everything is fine.
Naughty, you'll get caughty. Peeves.
So annoying.
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. Oh, blasted Peeves. I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Repair it.
Money!
Lumos.
Oh my god, I couldn't see shit.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. That's it. Must be more to this room.
If you want to keep talking about it, we can, just not now, because I'm going to... You guys haven't seen this, but I'm going to be in a very big battle right now. After, like, a set of battles.
Where might this lead?
Because I have played through this, just... yeah. Hold on, I think I have to be closer. There we go. Okay.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Give me a second. Hello, children. Fuck. Where? Anything else? Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck! Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successful attacks or taking damage. Successful 10 hits. Hit combos will begin in generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. Good to know. Okay, so what I'm getting at. Okay, when at least one segment of your ancient magic meter is full, you can cast devastating ancient magic attacks that deal massive damage and break shield charms. Tap 7 when you see the prompt over an enemy's head. It's gonna be a wild ride. Salut. Okay, so it hold on, give me a second. Let my stamina. Yo, you bitch. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, did they? Is that it? Is that it? I want it. Fuck you. Fuck. Aha! Bitch.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Yeah. Ooh. Inventory. Gear. Okay, there it is. I was like, you don't say. What's up, homie? Okay. Oh, he killed him for me. Nice. Oh my god! Look at me! You know, it took me like what? It took me 2 hours the first time I played this to actually get through here. And the fact that I did it on my first try, on my second playthrough, I'm so happy. You don't understand how happy I am right now. You don't get it. You don't get it.
It is a book after all.
I'm best girl. Oh. This is like stunning, man.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Welcome
Professor
indeed.
Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
My question is,
if I can see traces of ancient magic,
how
does that
long
mean
ago
I can wield
was
it too?
this?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
I don't know if that was her having a devious smile or a happy smile. Like, what was that? What was that? Like, what do you mean? I always found that trippy.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Okay. Yeah. What do I do now? What is my objective? Return to Professor Big. I haven't, in like my first playthrough, I don't really use. Thank you, babe. I don't really use the flue flames that much. No, I cannot. I apologize. Give me a second, child. I have my headphones on. You are very muffled. I cannot hear you. Give me a second. Okay, now give me a second, y'all. Get us up. Yes, Hogwarts Legacies. What was it? Up. Get a napkin and pick it up. Get in here. Huh?
So I got stung in the eye. It started irritating. And you start to hear my brain.
That's... I mean, that's what it deserves. My god. My sister got stung by a wasp and she drowned it with her tears by accident.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Yeah, she's fine. She just didn't know what stung her, and then
Give me a second. Section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Aha, lore. Yes, she is okay. She thinks she drowned it with her tears when it stung her and she started crying. And so there's just a dead wasp carcass in our bathroom. I don't even know how it got there.
I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful. It may take some time. I wonder why it was here.
As redeemed hydrate.
I think I know, sir.
How does one redeem hydrate?
Memories where I found the book.
What do you mean?
Another pensive.
I was like, wait, that's you. I'll drink, but I'm gonna drink Sunny D.
Was a professor here? The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did.
I don't want to see the wasp carcass. Get it away from me.
Memories. Perhaps this book will explain.
Sure.
I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Ew! My sister squashed it and it crunched in her hand. Luckily, she was wearing a napkin. It was like on a napkin, but like still disgusting.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good.
Swear, y'all, little sisters are gross.
Neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
What do we do now, child? What is our next objective? Okay, before I read my owls, I need to Said, look at this
Meet me in
wops.
Lower Hogsfield as soon as
Wop,
possible.
said wops.
I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it
My
might be
family,
best
they
to
would
do
have
so
thrown it at
outside
me.
of the
Oh,
castle.
no, I would have actually killed her. Dude, I didn't even get to hear it. My man. Open map. This is the world map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limited by what you can see. Aha. Okay. Well, where is it? Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I want to see if that does anything. And if it does, I'm gonna be very, very happy. Doesn't work. I have no idea. It just. Oh. No, the charger works. This is the hamlet. Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, blue flames, side quests, and collectibles. Nice. Okay. Let's
Professor
keep
Fig
going,
and Weasley
children.
have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Oh, give me something, y'all. I need to do something before we continue. I'm still here. I just need to do a quick thingy. Eh. There we go. I'm gonna just put that there. That was a whole ordeal. I did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. We're gonna ignore that. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Oh, right.
Reading can be as magical as any spell.
Yep. Yep. Ah, I love the mermaids. Anyways. You don't say.
My mother sent me a howler.
Yay. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Ignore it. Yeah. Do it like that. Yeah, I don't remember. Probably. Anyways, child, leave me alone. Who do I have to talk to? Oh, right. F. I've seen TikToks about her, and she never looks like this in the
Good morning,
TikToks.
Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello.
Hello indeed.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
It's so cute.
This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
That was interesting.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Yeah.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
That is not what I meant to do. I meant to press W. Let's not talk about it.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Ooh, I didn't get this last time.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Huh.
See that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Make sure I can't grab anything else.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Uh-huh.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Yeah.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Nice. Money. Okay.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Okay, weirdo. Oh my gosh. Okay, now that she wants me to talk to her again.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. Good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
I don't really care much for herbology, but
everything.
potions.
Do come by
Potions
for
I
a
care
chat
for.
sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
And I would like a good potion. Okay.
Mandrakes are really relishing their new
Yay! Money. How do I leave? Oh. Oh, right. Okay. So what should I do first? Whee!
Spintwitches is my
Relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Ooh, shade and shade that I agree on.
Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
Thank you.
You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Oh, this way.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I actually have to move my mouse. This is actually adorable. I don't know. I just.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew.
Well done. Thank you.
And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Yeah.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Oh.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Bitch. Hey, where is it? So confused. What the fuck? Is it this one?
Your potion should not.
Memorandum, date 31st of December, 1875, from Arthur Office. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more auroras to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Money or not. Let me just scan this place.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Oh boy.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Yes,
As for
I
the work
did,
you did today in
sir.
your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth.
Have you been in any other common rooms? I'd love to know what it's like.
That's not what I meant to do. Okay, what else do I have to do? Ooh, this statue with an ingration grind depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the the wizard, famous for inventing Gregory's something, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Is there nothing I have to do right now? I'm so confused.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I
Uh-huh.
hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. A pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Give me a task.
Next time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I want to see if I can harm them, but I also don't want to ruin this playthrough. Let me do something! Okay, what the fuck? Is there something in particular that I have to do? Fuck this. I'm going to quests because it's getting annoying. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, that was an accident, I swear.
Everyone knows that
Move. Oh my god, is that what I'm doing? I'm doing good. This is my second playthrough, but I haven't gotten that far. The only reason why I'm starting over is because I do want to play it on stream, and I don't want people to like watch from my first point of view and be like, oh, how did you get here? How was the first thing like? Blah, 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 blah. So I just started over with a new character and stuff like that. I finally found out how to do this little fucking line thingy. You have to double tap the V. For the longest time on my first playthrough, I was like, how the fuck do I do this? You don't understand. Dude. Oh my gosh. I've only gotten so far as going into the Forbidden Forest, but even that, it's like, but like here, and a little further from like speaking to Nafi, that's as far as I've gotten. So, thank you. Let's see if I can get anything from here. No? Okay, I had to try. There's so much work. Gimme. Oh, I love combat in this game. I'm gonna be honest, I stole that from Rekka. Hopefully she doesn't mind. Oh, thank you. I'm doing good, and hopefully you're doing great as well. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the rest of your day. I know there's something down here. I want to get it. But I won't pry further. I won't do it. I'm trying not to brute force this playthrough because on my first playthrough, I just tried doing everything by brute force. I didn't really care how I did it. I just wanted to get somewhere as fast as possible. This place. I will go. Let me just... Money. I'm stealing from whoever this is. More money. I'm a thief. Okay, have a good day. Let me get out. Can I not leave? Oh, there's a move. There we go. Yes, it does. I'm going to go though because spoilers, and I've got to go say hi to people who I got to take care of some stuff. So have a good day and oh boy, we don't like spoilers here. Have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed the game as much as I do.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I've always said that
travel broadens the mind. I beg your pardon. How dare you
threaten
me?
What's going on here?
I know. I know. Okay, so I'm gonna have there's gonna be a very something's gonna happen here, and I need people who don't want spoilers or who don't want to be spoiled. I need y'all to leave.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Uh-huh.
Students, you can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Okay. Suck it, bitch. And now that whore comes. Great.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
I can do this.
Go there! Stop!
I'm not going
Fuck!
anywhere with you.
Take this! You can go from my
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Stuck my fucking ass. Stuck
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Oh, having the ancient magic power up is so... I'm so happy.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Thank you.
Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous.
Yeah.
Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I like how this game doesn't villainify Slytherins. It's
I
very
can see
nice.
why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Give me a second.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Revelio.
F.
Did you see that?
What should I do?
Ugh.
The flames make the pile sink.
How beautiful!
What a day. I could... Revelio.
Aha! Slugs! Okay. I'm back.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay. Back to the same level that I am in my main account, like in my main story.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you.
Common room.
A moment of your time, please.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the
And
pages?
the pages.
We portraits here
Okay,
more than
I'm
you
back
might
on
suspect,
the
and
random now.
most of us can keep a secret. So, what say
Welcome
you?
back.
Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you are up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Okay, my thing is, I read in like one of the notes that this time is set, I'm pretty sure, before Harry Potter. So, like, is she around her parents' time, like Harry's parents, or is she around like their grandparents' age? That is my question.
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think.
Yes, yes,
I shall see you there soon, I hope.
There we go. Okay, we run. Woo! This is so cool! I love these stairs! Ah! Okay, are we gonna go outside of the castle or does she live here? Open the door. Okay. Okay, so this doesn't lead to the library. Then where would it lead to? Before that, I'm going. Move it. Oh, we're leaving the castle. Okay. It is so dark out here. I don't know how people see. What the fuck? Like, the shadows are darker than the light, which I can appreciate for the mood setting, but it's kind of eerie. Just a tad. Give me a second.
Lumos.
There we go. I think I need this. Okay, I think I'm gonna get to her house and then I'm gonna stop there and then we can continue this whenever I decide to stream again. I'm not going to make promises because I said I keep making promises but never keeping them.
none of you'd have a head left
Don't-
on your shoulders if you didn't have me keeping you in check.
It does look good. It's really pretty. Hello. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna head to her house, and I'm not gonna stop streaming. I'm just gonna stop playing. Nah, no, I'll stop streaming. I think I'm gonna give myself a little break. So if I do decide to play Hogwarts tomorrow, I won't get like burnt out by it. So we're gonna get to her house, and then we're gonna save the game, and then we're gonna stop there. So it's very, very pretty at night. I'm not gonna lie though.
Must have been quite stately in its time.
So this is the southern Hogwarts region. My gosh, my arm is so itchy from the mosquito bites. Oh, I love the texture. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks so pretty. How much longer? Oh my gosh. And why is the music changing? Hopefully nothing bad is gonna happen. Okay, the only all-wizards village in Britain, Hogsmeade, has been a favorite haunt of Hogwarts students 30 years and up for centuries. Nice! I wonder why I need that, though. Okay, so she lives in Hogsmeade. Is it Serona? Is Serona his niece? No, no, no. I think he said a different name. I'm not paying. I don't pay attention. Yeah. Nice. I'm not here either. What the fuck? Into the forest we go. This is a long journey. She's about to die. No. Don't jinx me.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
The fuck was that? I hate when music starts playing, cause like I feel like something bad's gonna happen. She's like really far away. What the heck? Holy.
I deserve better than my troll duty.
Uh-huh. Fuck. We run. Nope. Not about to deal with them. I don't want to defeat the enemy. I want to get to her house. Oh my god, we're finally here, dude.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Okay. Okay. No. There we go. Okay. I think that'll be it for me for today. I cannot promise that I'll be here tomorrow because I'm I keep breaking my promises. I do apologize for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was memorable. And I can't wait to see you guys next time.